Baron Smith for posting this. How amazing is this, guys? And you know what I love about Harry and Meghan is, and this is why the narratives just do not work. Because you can't be screaming that Harry and Meghan are this and this and this, but then there's a different story. And I'm so glad they released this video because they are the only members of the royal family who you can actually see what the charities they are doing are for. Let's keep it 500%. The only member of the royal family right now I will call hardworking. And by hardworking, I mean we see her everywhere. I don't know why. This week she's in Brazil. Next week she's in Africa. Next week she's in Australia. Okay, great. And according to the 4 or 5 people that are following her, she's doing this philanthropic work. She's doing that philanthropic work. But then how come we're not seeing it? Why are we not talking about it? What is the impact of the work? It's not just going on taxpayer funded trips all over the world. Yeah. What is the impact? Like, what is it doing? I know Sophie recently went to something in Africa. I think was supposed to be around FGM. And I'm like, wow, that's a very sensitive and very personal, painful discussion. What was it for? Is it to help bring awareness? Is it to help eradicate the practice? What was it for? She went there, took her picture and went home. And that's the thing. Unlike Harry and Meghan, and it might very well be that, yes, I am biased. It might very well be about the excessive amount of scrutiny and attention this couple have. But this is good. But I will even let me walk myself back. I don't even think that's it. It's possible to have a lot of attention and not add any and not do any value. I've just mentioned Sophie. Sophie is doing all the work, no attention. But I'm not particularly sure what the impact of said work is for. It seems like they just send her places for some reason, and I'm not particularly even sure why. So it's kind of like, sorry guys, my brain is everywhere. What I'm trying to say is Harry and Meghan have set a very good example for how to modernize the royal family. You cannot take away the privilege that Harry enjoys by the actions of his ancestors, right? We can't take away the past, but we can understand that this blood, this responsibility we have as descendants of people with great privilege is a burden. Yes, call it a burden. Don't see it as an entitlement. See it as a burden, right? Because if you see it as a burden, yeah, you will respect your privilege and use it to try and do good in the world. We can't, and we don't expect the royal family to go back in time and change colonization and change slavery. But what I expect a modern royal to do, especially where they have amassed so much wealth and access because of the actions of their ancestors, carry it like a burden and use it to do good in the world. I can't undo privilege, I can't undo access, but I can use said privilege and access to actually help people, to add value, maybe even pay reparations. And if you can't financially do that for some reason, okay, fine, help these communities. Because a lot of them are suffering because of historical activities of your ancestors. So yeah, it's a very deep and burdensome conversation that maybe I will do a particular live talking about it. And we can call that live what the royal family can do to modernize in a way that will be impactful. Maybe we can talk about it. I don't know if people will be interested. But yeah, every time I watch Archwell and the good they do, I am really motivated. I myself am motivated to want to do more philanthropic work, which is the point. Show up and do good. Love it. Shout out to Harry and Meghan for their 5th year anniversary of the Archwell Foundation. It's amazing that they have left the royal family, do not have the taxpayer. They're not using taxpayer money for any of this, by the way. What they are doing is by being very visible, showing up and championing causes. They are using their access to very wealthy people, governments, multinationals to fund these projects. So yeah, shout out to them for setting a very good example and giving the royal family a guide on how to modernize and use that privilege they have and don't deserve. Do you guys agree? Let me know in the chat. Bye. Also, please continue to subscribe and share.